Hey, don't I know you?
Hey, yeah.
Yep, we're back. Joey B, Mike McSee, season number I lost count.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's 5 years times 3 seasons a year.
It's a long time, man.
It's a lot of shows.
A lot of
right?
shows, a lot of games, a lot of excitement.
Yeah, and there's going to be, and we are back. First of all the guys that sent in the kudos on our ACFL Media at Gmail email site, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Guys on the board really don't necessarily know that. They don't bother to look it up. But we got a lot.
We did.
Mailbox was full. I mean, we just had a ton of
yeah.
stuff. And also, it was funny because we had our international viewers chiming in different languages, which all translated out to the same thing.
Yeah.
Where are you guys?
That's right. But we're back.
We're back. And the last thing that was
back.
really interesting that Mike told me just a few seconds ago before we came on, we had nearly 2,000 hits on past games.
Yeah, on just in the last month or so. So thanks for checking it out, guys. That's awesome. That just brings more viewers. The more likes, the more hits we get. That brings more viewers as people search for football or flag football, anything like that. That gives us
And we apologize for getting off a little late. But Mike, let me ask you something. In the 5 years we've been doing this, has a season gone by where we haven't gotten everybody?
No.
No.
We always get everybody.
We always get everybody.
We'll get you in there.
I wouldn't worry about when we start or how many we do at a time. Just know that by the time this season's over, everybody will be captured. And let's move on.
Let's do it.
So here we go, Mike. Again, this season we end up with close to 40 teams.
All right.
And we are back with the 8-man flag, which now has 13 teams in it. 2 conferences of the 6-on-6 flag.
Yep.
And the division that started this league off 150 years ago, the old touch division.
Still holding strong with 7 in there. So
yeah, so we're doing well.
Still holding strong.
We're going to take a quick commercial break for our sponsors, and we apologize to them.
Yep.
For getting the ball rolling a little bit later than we would have liked to, but things happen.
It happens.
We'll be right back, and we'll start off with the 8-man flag after these messages.
Here at Anthony Francos, we take our food preparation very seriously. With the freshest ingredients delivered daily from the markets at Hunts Point and the finest pasta from one of Brooklyn's oldest pasta houses, we have a large variety of specialty pizzas, pastas, and sandwiches, along with a cozy dining area for your special events. With 2 great locations, 556 Route 17 North, Paramus, and 128 East Main Street, Ramsey. Call 201-447-3999 in Paramus and 201-238-8000 in Ramsey. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, free delivery.
All right, we're back, and again, thanks to our sponsors. As a matter of fact, we're taking on 2 new ones this season.
Oh, all right.
Which you will see a little bit down the road. Lord. But 8-man flag. Now, this was a decision made by the league. 8, 9, what do we want to do? They couldn't get enough guys to commit to 9, so they went with 8. And we have a 13. Now, this is a little strange to me because I thought that he would break them up.
Yeah.
Everybody's the same, but he's got a 13-team division, which is going to mean that in the playoffs, you might end up playing a team that you didn't play during the regular season.
Yeah, which is good.
Which makes it interesting. So let's start at the top. The Kodiak's at 3-0 now. I did the Kodiak-Kane game the week before the Easter, and I'll tell you something. This game was really, really well. I mean, you look at the score, 18-7. Strange game.
Yep.
The Kodiaks had a 12-7 lead. The Canes had just scored a touchdown by the end of the first half. Kodiak's got the ball to receive. They went on a 15-minute drive to start the second half.
That's rough.
And they scored. Between penalties and just the
That's
clock
tough
running.
to combat right there, you know?
Wally came back down the field, and, I guess he had a sense of urgency there, 2 scores down.
Yeah.
He went for the end zone on a 1st and goal from the 20, and a pass got picked, and that literally ended the game just on time.
Yeah. So, sometimes best defense is a good offense, right?
Well, speaking of defense,
and that's what they did. They kept Wally and the boys off the field and made them have to rush.
And this is Wally's comeback year. It's going to take a couple of weeks to get the rust off.
I ain't worried about that.
But you like to talk about defense all the time.
Right.
I mean, I'm looking at the Kodiaks. They have given up 7 points in 3 games.
And that was just in the game.
And that was in that game.
That's insane.
So they
to go 2 games shutout, and to put up almost 100 points in 3 games. Almost 86. But I mean, that's serious business.
That is.
That's almost 30 points a game. That's 25, 30 points. That's a lot of points to be stuffing up and not giving up anything. So
look who's back early knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Right behind them, Titano and the All-Stars. And,
always there, always hanging around, All you
got to do is look at the top half of the standings, and they're there in any division they play in.
Yeah, pretty much.
But they're 3-0. And here's something I found interesting. 13 teams that are in this conference. 9 of the 13 teams after 3 weeks have at least 1 win.
Yeah.
So, and some of the teams that have lost, I know Uso lost a couple of real close games.
Right. They're still finding their way in this league.
Sharkies 0-2, Wolfgang 0-2, and the poor Wolfgang, huh?
Yeah.
Guys, man, when you're on the Titanic, you lower the lifeboat. You don't yell for help. And the multiple scores them. But, Plan B's got a couple of wins. Bankers have a couple of wins. The Hawkeyes are 2-0.
Yeah, Hawkeyes may be back this year.
We'll see how strong they are.
They had a very down year last season in the fall. We'll see. Maybe the Hawkeyes are back, which would be nice.
Well, we're going to cover
They're
the
an exciting team. I like seeing when this team is good. I like it. They bring an exciting brand of football.
Hawkeyes are very exciting.
On both sides of the ball, which is nice. They're not just to run it up on you. They're going to shut you down too, and that's so. Hopefully they're back.
Josh, I still call him one of the most underrated players in the league.
Oh yeah,
he's a great defensive player. But we'll be looking at their games in a little while. Let's go down the AFC 6-on-6 flag. This competition in these 2 divisions is incredibly good.
Yeah.
It is with deja vu all over again.
Yeah.
Leading division, the Blazers, who won the spring tournament, are at 3-0. And
All-Stars again.
All-Stars right there.
Throwbacks.
At 2-0. Old man Jimmy.
Old man Jimmy.
What he's done is he's taken the O-Zone, which is a touch team.
Yep.
Now, he had some of those guys on the throwbacks.
Right.
Now, the O-Zone's playing touch and also playing on the throwbacks. Plus, Jimmy brought some guys in from his old team.
Okay.
So they've got some decent athletes.
All right, and I
see
that now they're playing up in the 6-on-6. Good. Hey, good for them. We'll see what comes from them. They're 2-1 already.
And you have the Warriors at 1-1. The Deadly Assassins, who I believe were the old Code Red.
Were they? I'm not sure.
Well, I know week
Bennett's
1 they
now,
not.
Right? I think this is the Bennett boys are the Deadly Assassins.
Are they? Then they're the. I don't know who they are, but they laid on the Bruins in week 1. I remember that. We're going to talk about the Bruins when we get to their division. But again, you're going to have Deja Vu, Blazers, and All-Stars hanging around near the top all season. Of course. And
like you said, even like with the 8-on-9, you got more than half of the league already, or half of that conference, the AFC has at least 1 win already.
Yeah.
So they're rolling. This 6-on-6 is always a great competition, always from top to bottom.
Athletes galore. Let's swing it over to the NFC and the Cobras. And I had an interesting conversation with the quarterback of the Cobras.
Okay.
He just looked at me and said, "Joe, this is our 3rd year in here, and this is the year. We've had enough of this monkeying around. We're going to win it this year."
It just might, man. These guys they came on hard and fast. This is a great team. This could be their year. Usually when it gets into playoffs, it seems their guys have stuff they have to do, and they don't show up with a full team. So hopefully playoff time, they can have some reserves and not going both ways. And we'll see what happens with the Cobras. They're always a team. I like it. Like I said last season, too, we got the Cobras and Deja Vu with these new teams now making some noise, getting in there with the Blazers, with the All-Stars, with the Cobras. Yeah, I got to throw the Lightning in there because, with those top teams. So it's nice to see, it's nice to see 2 new teams now to get into the mix.
Speaking about the Lightning, you may have to dust off that bandwagon.
Uh-oh.
Because
2-0. They're looking
2-0. At 2-0. Again, they scored 53 points in 2 games. That's actually a little bit below what they used to average, right? They're about 26 points.
A little bit, but that's still pretty decent.
And 44.
Right.
So they're winning. They've won 2 pretty close games.
Yeah, they've won 2, but they're winning them. So we'll see.
New breed again right there.
Always up there.
Bears a little surprising at 1-2.
Yeah, they'll right the ship. Those are there's certain teams they'll start that have been around. We know how they are. They're going to some start out slow,
and
and they know when to turn it on.
Yeah.
They know that there's really 2 seasons in the season itself. They have their regular season, get their seeding, they'll turn it on at the end.
Surprisingly, this is a surprise. The Bruins at 1-2.
That's very surprising.
AJ is out for the season with a knee problem.
Get better, buddy.
I did their game week 1 when they got beat, and Pete Velarde, I heard, was going to be their quarterback. Now, I have not seen the Bruins
The journeyman.
since. Pete, he's
guy
like
good.
the ace in the hole, man.
Yeah, man, that
He's
guy
like
will
that
jump
ace
on
of
any
spades
team.
up your sleeve,
Hey, he's a great addition to any team. If you can
only
grab
help.
him, that's what's great. If he wants to, he can float around and just join other teams. That's great. We see a little rise and fall of different teams, and more just brings more competition, I think, to the league.
But I'm just a little surprised that in 3 games the Bruins have given up 75 points.
That's
a little surprising.
That's very surprising. With or without AJ, that's surprising. You know what I mean? This is usually, like we say, 6-on-6. We don't talk about defense that much. That team plays defense.
We talk about defense.
Yeah, that team is one of in 6-on-6 that does play defense. So we'll see. Hopefully they right the ship. They had a problem with that one year where they lost their first game and went on to win every other game, take down the All-Stars for the first time. They won it. So we'll see. It's still early. Well, it's halfway,
right.
I guess, really.
Well,
actually.
yeah, pretty close. Touch, and the Bucks find themselves where everybody kind of figured they'd be.
Yep.
Grant Street Slaughterhouse there at 2-1, and then you have, again, every team except for the Barracudas with a win in this division. And the Barracudas defense has allowed 83 points. It's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points. Banana Slug's giving up a lot of points too right there, so they're not too far behind.
You know what? I don't trust the Slugs.
Oh, no, you can never trust those guys.
They're slugs.
They're crafty old
They're
veterans,
slugs,
man.
yeah.
They're crafty old veterans. But yeah, the Touch,
That's
still got the A team in there ready to go. A couple new teams. Ozone's still back. We got the Grant Street Slaughterhouse. I don't know if some of these are just combination teams or what. We didn't get the whole lowdown on all of them. I'm sure you guys will let us know, and we're going to be talking about all
There's
these
old
teams soon
militia
enough.
guys floating all over the place.
Always. There's always
I don't
militia
know,
guys
the
somewhere.
Bucks, I don't know, they probably got a couple of them too.
Probably.
All right, we take another commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to look at this week's games and see what we got on tap. Back in a second.
How you doing, people? Welcome to Raymond's Tires. My name is John. Just want to let you guys know we're open 7 days a week. We've been in business for over 15 years. Our hours are from 8 to 7 every day. The only day we close is Christmas Day. Flat fixes start at $10. Balancing, $10. Used tires, $25 and up. New tires, if you purchase all 4, you get everything included. Mounted, balance, wheel alignment, everything. Customer service is our #1 priority. If you come to our place and you don't have what it takes to get done, we will give you the service at no charge, because customer service, again, is our #1 priority. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, and this week's games has some interesting matchups.
Yes, they do.
With this many teams in the league this year, though, you're going to find matchups every week.
You are.
You're going to see
In
games
every league,
week.
in all the leagues too. It's not, it's every league is going to have great games for the most part.
So let's start at Hackensack on one half of the turf field. Now turf field's being split into 2.
Right.
Happy team in the Bruins. This is a toss-up for me.
Yeah, a 1-1 versus a 1-2. This is a tough one.
So is Pete going to play Sunday? If not, who's the quarterback going to be?
Right.
Happy team. They were a good team when they were just team. Now
Yeah.
they're happy about it. So who
Now
knows,
they're happy
right?
about it, so we'll see.
Game 2, Canes and the Wolfgang, and this is going to be a rough Sunday for the Wolfgang.
It is going to be a rough, I don't. Come to play, guys. That's all I can say. When you're going
tough,
against the
they
Canes,
play hard, yeah.
Show up with an attitude, show up a little angry, and get ready to play. Because you need to pick yourself up all the mat. You're starting at week 4. We're starting week 4. You're already 0-2. Here we go.
And the Wolfgang, when they play the better teams, They really don't. They
They
don't
can
back
hang.
down. They don't
Yeah,
back down.
That's the one thing with the Wolfgang that we, they've hung. They've hung in there. Not so much this year. They're 18-4 and 62 against, so they got to work on that defense.
The Wolfgang reminds me of a guy on 11th Avenue with no money in his pocket. He can't score.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
I know that wasn't that. Okay, I let that go, Mikey. The second half of the turf field, All Stars in a 6-on-6 game against the Broken Trojans, and again, Broken Trojans are the Bulldogs.
Oh, really?
I
I would have thought they were just the old Trojan team.
No, they have
All broken up.
Yeah, they're all broken up. But again,
Broken
the All Stars.
Yeah, All Stars
they're
should.
running on all cylinders.
Oh, we got to mention one other game on the first, the Lightning and the Greyhawks.
Oh well, that I'll let you do that
Well,
one.
all right. Well, we can both talk about that. But yeah, Lightning, like you said, it looks like they're 2-0, looking good, putting up points. We'll see the Greyhawks. We'll see what they're all about.
Well, you know what it is.
they're 1-2.
Although the Lightning is putting up points, beware of their defense.
Yes.
Because their defense will give up big plays.
That's always been their Achilles heel.
Always.
They've always had problems with their defense. They can put up the points.
Well, we both went with the All Stars versus the Broken Trojans
Right.
on the other half of the field. 8-team Ozone.
This should be a fantastic game.
This is going to be a toss-up.
This should be a fantastic game. These are two old touch teams, just igniting that rivalry once again, and here we go.
You know that the Ozone was in the championship game in the winter.
Oh, really?
Or the fall.
Okay.
I forget which one it was, but they were in it, and they've got a lot of these guys run like deer.
All
they
right.
really do.
All right.
And
But yeah, this should be a good game. This is one of the, I think, marquee matchups for the touch this week is this 8-team Ozone game.
And right after that, part of the Ozone's going to the throwbacks to play the Goonies, and all I can say is woe to the Goonies.
Yeah.
Now these Goonies came in to take the place of another team that left. So they're not legitimately 0-2.
Okay.
I don't know what the scoop
They jumped
is
in
with
late.
them. They jumped
picked
in
it up.
late.
Hey, so we're going to have to see. Once again, welcome another new team, which is great.
have
And
some
we'll see how they
success,
go.
yeah.
Hopefully we have some good things to say about you.
Hackensack, the grass field. Boy, it looks like a third of the games are going on in Hackensack.
That's great.
Hawkeyes, Bulldogs are always a killer game.
Always again, two teams, been in the league for a while, know each other, just there to play some football, man. That's all they're there to do.
Yeah, well, again, Hawkeyes, they play tough. The Bulldogs play them tough. And I think the Bulldogs are due to win one of these.
Yeah, they've been playing tough, not giving up a lot of points, not putting up a lot of points. We'll see. This is just a classic matchup. This is just another classic matchup.
I'm going Bulldogs in this game.
Yeah, I'll go Hawkeyes. I think if they've righted the ship and they're back to form, this is a great team. This is one of the
this might be
better
a
teams
game of the week
in all of them. Yes,
in this division. And I think the Bankers get to 3-1 this Sunday.
Bankers. Let's see if they could They must have figured out how to finish games off.
Well, you
Hopefully,
know what?
right?
They've been. You know what? They've been involved in a couple of close games.
They usually are, but they can never finish it off. They
always come up on the short side.
They do, but hey, right now, what are they? 2-1.
2-1, looking to go 3-1 against a team that has not won. So
those are the teams you got to be careful of.
Man, especially if you're the Bankers, right?
Yeah.
The Bankers, you can't take anybody lightly.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
Feigl Field, the Bucks and the Barracudas, all in.
Yeah, you got to go with the Bucks. I mean, a 3-0 versus an 0-3.
I'm all in on the Bucks. I think
the Barracudas have given up as many points as the Bucks have scored so far. So this could get.
Oh, that's exactly right on the number.
This
Mike.
could get ugly. So again, come to play, Barracudas. Bucks are for real, man.
New Breed and the Savages. Now this is going to be an interesting. Savages are down the middle with points allowed and points scored.
Yeah, they are.
So can they score points? Yes.
But they also give them up.
They
and
also
that's the
give
problem.
them up. Now this is the kind of game where if you play it straight, legit down the middle, New Breed should win.
Yeah.
But there's always that fluke play.
Yeah.
There's always that flag that comes in.
I don't know. Yeah, New Breed. I'd go with the New Breed on it. This seems to be that team though that just no one ever talks about. They just kind of hang around, do their thing, and then all of a sudden they jump up and they bite you.
6-2, they're always around there.
They'll feast on a lower team, but
Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to go
New Breed. They're always that.
I'm going to go with New Breed over the Savages, but I think this game is going to be closer than people think.
Okay.
Lancaster Field, West Orange, Bears and the Cobras, and the Bears need this win.
They need this win, and this is going to be a tough one for them.
Yes, it is.
The Cobras
Yes,
are
it
a
is.
good team. We know this. We've seen them for 3 years. We saw them when they were the Dukes, I believe. They were the Dukes when they were in touch and ran through that. This is a good team. A lot of speed and a quarterback with a big arm.
Well, the Bears got off
and
the
is not
schneid.
afraid to throw it.
Bears got off the schneid with a 6-point win over the Savages.
Right.
And the Bears only put up 19 points in that game. So this game is going to be big. You know the Cobras are going to launch.
Yes.
Um,
Keep somebody back there.
They're like missile launchers back there.
Yeah. It's a perfect combination for that team. I mean, you got a quarterback who can just chuck it. And hit people
I'm going to tell you something.
in stride.
He has no fear. He can see guys double covered. It don't matter to him. He's going
he
down.
and put it on a spot, though, 50 yards down the field, which is, hey, man, just watch that deep route because they don't throw underneath.
Second game, Kodiak's Plan B. Now, I don't know who Plan B is. Were they formerly Plan A? I don't know. But this is going to be... The Plan B is 2-1, and they've scored 70 and given up 51 points. So this is probably a team that you have to take seriously.
Yeah.
If you're the Kodiaks.
Yeah, I think the Kodiaks are a team that I think they take every team seriously. You know,
They're very, very,
they're very professional about all
business.
that. Yeah,
They're all about business.
Right, this is the defending spring champions, I believe. Right, the Kodiaks.
Yep.
So yeah, but Plan B, another new one. Hopefully, again, we're not sure if you're new or if you're just reformatted or what. But Plan B is still looking good. What are they? Like you said, 2-1, 70 points up. They got a 25-point differential between points against and for. That's pretty good, man. That's a good team. That's a solid team.
And
right
they
there.
just coming off a loss to the Express, a 7-point loss to the Express. So
Right.
They hung with the Express.
Yep.
So this team must have athletes on it.
They got something going on.
They got it, and they're going to have something. They're going to need something going on in this game.
Yeah, they are.
Because this is a statement game for Plan B. They win this game, then some people are going to notice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Purple Label versus the Deadly Assassins. That's our boys, the Bennett boys.
Purple Label.
I'm going to go with the Deadly Assassins.
come up
I
with these
think
names.
our Bennett boys take this one down.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Statistically, yeah, you never know.
Well, but
You know?
and it's
Purple
funny.
Label, again, we don't know much about them. We'll see what happens. Bennett's have been in this league, geez, how long? Forever, right?
They
How many
almost
teams?
killed each other the week before Easter. They got into a fight on the sidelines. It was hysterical.
That's what they do. That's what brothers do.
Yeah. All right, Sloatsburg Community Field, Warriors versus the BP.
All right, Warriors back once again.
Yes,
oh, no,
they
this
are.
is a 6-on-6
6
Warriors.
on 6 Warriors.
Excuse me. So,
And I'm going to go with the Warriors in this game over the BP. BP trying to
think so.
find their way and haven't done it yet.
yeah. And this will be the field that I'll be at this week. So these
cool.
3 games will be getting captured with Deja Vu Blazers, which could actually be is definitely
That is the 6-on-6 game of the
that
week.
is yes, that is the 6-on-6 game of the week, and we're going to be there to capture that. This should be a great game. These two are just going to go at it.
Well,
This could be a very chippy game. These are 2 3-0 teams. Stats are almost equal. This is going to be a great game.
and Robbie Lane has the same mentality as the quarterback for the Cobras. He likes to load it up and go down.
And Robbie also will not be afraid to run that ball.
No.
Right? I've said it. If everybody's covered, he knows he's open and he's taking off. So this is going to be a great game. Watch for this game. Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Sharkies and the Warriors. Sharkies still have not gotten off the schneid on the 8-8. Now we're thinking they're the Sharkies that used to be the Patriots, that used to be somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah. But we'll find out. We're going to find out everything
We're going to
about
find
these
out
guys.
slowly but surely.
Together, we're going to find out.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Through the
Or you
eyes
guys
of-
can write to us and let us know who you are, especially if you're new to the league, you're just watching us for the first time. We do have an email, acflfilms@gmail.com, and let us know who you are, where you came from, what your dreams
We'll
and
get to know you
aspirations
through the eyes of Mike McSee.
That's
with
right.
the Magic camera.
So we'll get to know you, and I'll see these guys down there, come over and say hello. Hello.
All right, and finally, Davies Field, Park Ridge, the Slugs, and the Wildcats. And the Wildcats were in, they were out, they're in, they're out, now they're in, and now they're in. And the Slugs,
And they're sitting at 1-1.
yeah. So
All right.
I tell you what, I like the Wildcats in this game.
Yeah, I'll go with the Slugs. I like the Slugs just because, man, they've been around. They know how to get it done. Not so much last season. They really didn't show up, but hopefully they've retooled, replaced some of the old guys. up the warranty on some of these other guys, and they should be good to go. But that should be another great match.
It should be. In our final game at Davies Field, the Express versus the USO, and the USO has not had any breaks in the first 3 weeks of this season.
No. But Express is 1-2. I mean, this could be one that the USO can steal. This may be one easy enough to get in there.
You know, on the other hand, though, you could say that the Express was 0-2 going into last week's game, or 2 weeks ago's game, and come out winning. So maybe now they're right.
All right.
They're right now.
It could be. That's just another one of these teams, though, that's been around that you can't underestimate no matter what.
All right.
You know?
Okay. Well, those are the games. We'll be on. We'll be covering 6 teams this week, so we should have some fun with the film.
Yeah.
And again, we're back. We'll see you next Thursday.
Friday.
And enjoy the games this weekend, and happy belated Easter Sunday to everybody. Joey B, Mike and C. See you next week.